And we are back. Episode 72, Drop the Green, Season 2. How you doing today, Spence?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
Good. Get comfortable over there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to. Get as comfortable as possible.
Well, we'll get right into it. As always, we will dedicate this episode to somebody. This week's overview is going to be on Frontstretch interviews, which I'm pretty excited about, and we'll get into
Yeah, I know this. I didn't even know this was a thing.
This is a mind-blowing thing all around, so I think that'll be good. We will recap the Las Vegas playoff race. Pretty good race there. We'll talk about who stood out, get into our head-to-heads that are not as exciting as they were beforehand.
No.
But they're still here. So we'll get into a little bit of Talladega predictions, do some drop the green bets. Don't think that went super well.
Awful.
Yeah. But so we're shooting for the fence here this week, and then we will close with a choose who zone. I've got the record 11-11.
Yep.
Is that correct?
That sounds right to me.
Good deal. Well, let's get right into it. As always, my name is Austin.
My name's Spencer.
Let's drop the green.
We're in the land of shining coal, back down that valley where the roosters crow, and Amanda fences on. I got no problems if I stand alone. In the land of shining coal, back down that valley where the roosters crow, and Amanda fences on. I got no problems if I stand alone.
All right, back into it. Episode 72. Just do one dedication this week. They're getting harder.
They are getting harder, and we're getting to that point into the year where it's just like, let's get this thing over with.
Okay.
Not like people want to just hear the good stuff,
Right. Yes, Yes, and there is a lot of good stuff.
Just to touch on it, because we only got one guy. Next year, I think we're going to develop something different here with the numbers.
We have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still going to be a dedication of some sort with the number, but me and Austin have thrown out some ideas to each other, and I think we've got some pretty good ones of where we can go. Just to liven it back up a little bit.
Yeah. We're going to go dirt late models.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone would love that.
Only locals.
Yeah, only locals.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to interview every single one of them on the show.
Just like Chad Fincham.
Yeah. Yeah, I
who
forgot.
keeps posting on social media.
And has not responded.
And hasn't responded to me.
Like, dude, just take the time to say no.
Yeah. And then, I don't know if you saw it. So, J Squad, our boy that listens, he tagged Chad Fincham in a tweet and was like, get on these guys' podcast.
Let's
dude.
go.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I replied, I was like, yes, please, Chad.
Yeah.
Like, dedicated a whole episode to you, which sounds a lot better than it's. I mean, really, it's just like
10 minutes.
You talk
of
about somebody for 4 minutes just because the number lines up.
Yeah.
But it sounds a lot nicer when you're like, oh, I dedicated my whole episode.
We did.
In a way, we did.
Yeah.
But
it was the first thing we talked about on the show.
It was, yeah. And we talked about it for a while.
And you know what's funny is Corey LaJoy probably listened to who we dedicated his episode to.
Probably.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, once he hate listened to like the first 10 minutes, he was like, I got to go listen to episode 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he listened to it and was like, oh, these guys hate me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, episode 72, I figured we'd do old Benny Parsons. We've been talking about him a lot. You did a choose who zone on him.
I did.
I think I guessed him on the choose who zone.
You did.
Every,
got him.
Every other week, I feel like I guess him.
I know.
Even though you've already done him.
I know. I have done him. He is just, from what I know, just kind of legend that was around for a while. Mm-hmm. Did a lot of good things for the sport. Raced for a long time.
Long time, yeah. And me growing up, watching in the era I did, I only knew him predominantly from being in the booth.
I forget about that.
He
he worked for Fox.
He was one of the best guys in the booth to ever do it.
So he was. So did they do 3? Then still they had Mike Joy.
Yeah, and I think he worked for TNT.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like him, Wally Dallenbach.
I feel like on his Wikipedia there he's wearing a Fox shirt.
Maybe
do you think he jumped around? Maybe.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird because the first race broadcast on Fox was the 2001 Daytona 500.
Wow.
Which is kind of weird to think about. I mean, which doesn't feel like...
What a year.
Yeah, what a race.
Yeah,
what a race.
Yeah, what a race, too, yeah.
But, it's not that long ago. I mean, it's 25 years, but it's not that...
What was it on before Fox?
It was all over the place.
Was it on Speed? Was that after?
I think they did like a lot of TNT, like I said. And then like, maybe some NBC. But then, I mean, way back in the day, it was like tape delayed on like ESPN and stuff like that. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So like that was, I mean, there's a direct correlation to like the first time we got on, broadcast TV. Everything was building up. The sport was getting popular.
Yeah.
They got the big Fox deal, and then it really took off.
Which is crazy to think about because I'll sit here. I won't throw you into this, but I complain so much about how the race is broadcast, and to bad on me. I don't give them credit from where they came from.
Yeah,
because they have made strides,
but
it's just tough in the era that we're in, where sports are all. I mean, right in your face all the time, and for our sport not to be there is whatever. But sorry,
it's wild. Well, I mean, just to piggyback off that real quick. We've yet to talk about Benny Parsons.
But,
you think 25 years ago we got that big network deal, like big Fox and everything. 25 years later, we're on the USA Network.
I know.
I mean, it's kind of weird. Now,
we won't be on the USA on Sunday.
We won't be. No. And viewership will go right back up.
I know. Yeah.
Did you see drag racing beat NASCAR?
I know.
You know what's funny about that is I accidentally watched drag racing on Sunday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Just left it on accidentally?
No,
or did you go over there?
I was like, if I remember, I'm pretty sure it might have been Saturday instead of Sunday. Either way, I was waiting for something to come on. I was like, oh, I really do like drag racing.
Yeah, no, it is fun.
I flipped it on.
Yeah.
And so I was like, maybe I'm a part of the problem here.
No, you just added to the problem that we have of them not putting us on big networks.
Yeah.
I
also don't know how they track ratings. I think that's such BS.
Yeah, it is weird because
I'm on someone else's YouTube TV account. If we're both watching it, there's no way that can.
No, I don't know how it works either because I mean I've always been like if you throw it on at Twin Peaks, there's
and that's the other reason why NHRA that's on Big Fox would get more.
Yeah,
because
they
don't have the USA Network on Twin Peaks.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Crazy that's your first example, but
I'm just thinking of a place with large TVs.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah. Never been there. I get my wings
naturally
at the Peaks.
Naturally, we go straight to Twin Peaks.
Well, yeah.
Coldest beer.
Coldest beer. 29 degrees.
I think it's 29. I've never been there, but
I have many times.
Anyway, Benny Parsons.
Benny.
That was a good conversation. But
tell us about Benny.
Benny Parsons, we won't go in too much. I really just want to focus on one thing. But he was born July 12th, 1941 in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Good old Wilkes County.
Yeah. I mean, have we, again, side topic here.
No, go ahead.
But since we have a little bit of time to kill, would we say that Charlotte is the birthplace of NASCAR, or is it? I mean, we know North Carolina is, right? I mean,
you want me to blow your mind?
Please,
it's Daytona.
Wow, it is Daytona. I know it is.
Yeah.
It is Daytona because of the beach.
And that's where they're.
You're right.
Yeah,
it's just weird how it all shifted there. All those guys just wanted to drive south and race down there.
Well, I mean the roots of it is in the Carolinas because of the moonshiners.
Yeah,
right.
And
so they were building all those little tracks.
Yeah. So and I know the France family's from Daytona, or they're from Florida.
They're originally from Pennsylvania or New York.
Whoa!
Moved down. Yeah, I've done research.
So they're just traders.
Yeah, they're
no wonder our sport sucks.
I'm 99% sure they're carpetbaggers.
God,
if you know the term.
Yeah, I know the term.
Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure their lielineage is back to the Northeast, moved down south.
Wow. That just ruined it for me.
Yeah, I know.
We're canceling the pod. I don't even want to watch this sport anymore.
But Benny Parsons, started in NASCAR in 1964 in the Cup Series, kind of racing for himself, racing for some other people. But he's most known for racing the 72. I'd say he's the most famous person to race the 72. And he did that, the 72 car, for DeWitt Racing from 1970 to 1978.
Dang.
The big one here is I actually didn't look up all his wins either, and I always like to say that. But the big one here is in 1973, he won one race, and he won the championship.
That's incredible.
He only finished on the lead lap one time, I believe, is the stat. It's something like that. I've heard that stat before. I don't know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure.
How in God's name did he do that?
Different time. I mean, you could be a lap down and finish third.
That's true.
So
that's true.
David Pearson won 11 races that year. You know why he didn't win the championship?
Because he didn't race as many races.
He only raced 18.
Wow, yeah, yeah.
So we've talked about Pearson
How
before.
in God's name, though, do you win 11 races out of 18? And what's the reason he didn't race more?
I guess like that's all they wanted to do, or that's all they had the money for. I don't know.
How do you not find the money?
I don't know.
You're winning 11.
I mean, it's like we said, it's not even on TV back then.
I know, it's true, but
You know?
God, people had to be at these tracks.
I'm sure there's people at these tracks, but they're probably paying 17 cents to get in. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
It was so regional back then too. I mean,
Yeah, he just
Different
raced.
time.
Yeah, different time.
different time. As we talked about, whenever David Pearson wanted to get off the couch and whip some ass,
He did.
he did it.
Yeah.
So really crazy stat there, but he is the first driver, and you mentioned this on Choose Who Zone, to qualify at over 200 miles an hour, and that was at Talladega in 1982.
Yep.
So pretty big stat there. I wanted to get. I'm just gonna look this up real quick. I always give you your the wins and everything.
Yeah.
So 21 Cup Series wins, not too bad.
No.
And that's all he raced in was the Cup Series.
Yep.
Different time, right?
Way.
But
He just went racing.
Yeah, 21 wins. I mean, that's nothing to shy away from.
No, it's not.
I think that's as many as Chase Elliott has.
Dang.
And I didn't mean to bring him up so early. But
Yeah.
no,
I mean,
but
would you say Benny's a Hall of Famer though?
I believe he is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Is
If
he
you're
in
a champion-
he's in the top 75 greatest too.
Yes. Yeah, and if you're 21 wins, that's top 20 in wins too.
Yeah.
I would think so. It's got to be.
We get so top heavy though.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
it.
I mean, Richard Petty's 200.
I know.
Number 2 is
94.
yeah, like 102 maybe.
Yeah.
Then Jeff's like 93. So
Yeah.
severe drop off there.
Yeah, it is.
And then you got to think Denny just got into
60.
10. Yeah,
Yeah.
with 60, he's number 10 now.
Yeah, I know.
So
He's
there's
tied
a 40
with
win,
Kevin.
or I'm sorry, there's a 140 win gap from
I know.
1 to 10.
Crazy.
Crazy. And I remember like, and I haven't checked it lately, but like I remember Junior was like 13th all time or something like that.
Oh, he's got to be
It was
like,
like 26 races.
yeah, he's
I don't know if he's still there or not. But
No
I mean,
way
it's-
he's
But I
there.
think he's top 20 for sure with 26 wins.
is he that high?
Yeah. It's,
Actually-
it's like not it's crazy that I mean if you think about 26 wins that's a decent amount, and 21 with Benny who we're talking about. I mean that's a good amount of races
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in 33rd
in total wins.
with 26.
What was I thinking of though? Okay, scratch that. Maybe
Just letting you know.
Maybe I looked at it 20 years ago.
Yeah, maybe you did. I mean, there's a lot of guys that
There's a lot of ties.
there are several. Most people. So the top, Denny is at number 10 with 60.
Tied with Kevin.
which he'll probably pass. Kyle Busch is at 9 with 63. He'll stay right there at 63. He won't move.
Ooh.
I've said that. This is not news. I've said this a billion times. I'll say it again. But then it goes to 12. So, you have tie for 10. Then it goes to 12 with Rusty Wallace at 55. So there's 5 wins right there, which is
big gap.
that is a big gap. I mean,
That's a
if a
season.
dude won,
That's a
yeah,
season of
exactly.
wins.
That's a season, a really good season. Lee Petty at 13 with 54. Ned Jarrett with 50. Junior Johnson with 50. They're tied for 14th. And then you have Tony Stewart at 49. Herb Thomas at 48.
The fabulous Hudson Hornet.
Yep. Buck Baker at 46. Bill Elliott at 44.
It seems like a recap of Choose Who Zone.
It really does. Chase Elliott is at 39 with...
Chase Elliott has 39.
No, he's in 39th place with 21 wins.
Okay.
So
he's tied with Benny Parsons.
5 guys tied at 21 wins.
Okay.
Jeff Burton, Chase Elliott, Bobby Labonte. Labonte, I'm sorry.
Jesus
I
Christ.
know, my bad. That's not how it reads. Okay.
It's exactly how it reads.
Okay. Labonte.
Labonte would be spelled so differently.
Labonte.
I don't understand.
No, Bobby Labonte,
Parsons?
Benny Parsons, and Jack Smith, a guy I never heard of.
I've never heard of that either.
Future Choose Who Zone.
Okay. But anyway, I mean that's a good amount of wins. So and
It
he's
is.
a champion, Hall of Famer just for being what he did on TV as well. So
Better than Mike Joy, I can guarantee it. And I never listened to him.
Yeah. I mean, Mike Joy's just past his prime. Mike Joy did good.
Okay.
In his prime. I mean, he did, but.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm just saying. But Benny Parsons, shout out. I feel like we talk about him every episode.
No, he's cool.
This week's overview, so just a little backstory here, if you don't mind me sharing.
No.
So we were on the phone, and Spencer was like, what do we do the overview on? And we were brainstorming. I said, what about front stretch interviews? And Spencer's like, yeah, I think they should interview everybody on the front stretch. And what we found out was you didn't realize that the winner getting a front stretch interview is new.
Really new. Yeah. No, I didn't know that.
And you're like, well, what did they do before?
Yeah.
So I don't know how we haven't figured this out yet, that we have two different, memories of what a winter interview is.
Yeah, a winter interview is him taking off his helmet. He's sweaty as hell. He goes and gets a checker flag, and he's standing on the front stretch. On the front stretch, yeah.
So
that's a front stretch interview.
Yeah.
That's been my entire time. Like, I didn't know anything
which is
different.
Crazy, yeah. So that started, from what I can find out, that started in 2017 with NBC. Wow. Just NBC. So Fox earlier in that year,
ran their whole thing
with no front stretch interviews. And NBC's like, what can we do?
Yeah.
And then I believe in 2018, everyone's like, we'll just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So kind of crazy. I mean, that's almost 10 years ago. But I mean, it's less than 10 years ago.
It is.
Very brand new. I'll go ahead and say, so growing up, what you would do is the winner would win.
Uh-huh.
He'd do his burnout or whatever. He would pull up to the wall and get the checker, because now they run up and get the checker flag.
Yeah.
They would just pull up to the wall.
And the guy would hand it to him?
And hand it to him.
Okay.
And then they'd carry on.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Well, because they didn't have to get out of the car for an interview.
They didn't have to get out of the car for the interview.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, we go to commercial or whatever, and then they would interview them in victory lane. So, like, the camera would be waiting, and then you'd see the driver get out, confetti, champagne or whatever, jump on top of the car.
Yeah.
And TV's right there. So, like, they're getting sprayed with champagne by their crew.
Yeah.
The crowd is there in victory lane. Mm-hmm. And then they just, they're like, what is this? How was it today? Yada, yada. So, basically what we get now.
Yeah.
But in victory lane.
Okay.
That's what we had before.
15 minutes after the win had happened.
A while.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15 minutes after
maybe a stretch.
Flag.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, if you went from checkered flag to that interview.
Yeah, probably 15.
Probably 15. Yeah.
I mean,
because TV's showing your burnout and everything.
Yeah,
like that. Then we go to commercial.
Yeah.
And they drive up there. As someone who went to races, and we'll get into this in a second, but as somebody who went to races growing up, I never once saw.
Yeah.
Because and
I know Jeff, dude. He's
we
out.
Yeah, we were beating traffic.
He's probably out with 2 to go.
We were beating traffic. Exactly.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is as a fan, when the driver got interviewed in victory lane, you're seeing it on a screen.
Yeah.
Just the same, because victory lane's in the infield.
Yeah, you can't see it anymore.
So, I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of old school fans that are like, bring back victory lane.
No, I did. That's why this.
It's a whole thing.
That's why this whole topic is awesome to me, because I didn't even know that that's what people wanted to go back to. And if you want that, you're stupid. Okay, I'll say it. That's not what we want. I mean, I don't. I want a microphone in front of this guy's face as quickly as we can get a microphone in front of him. Not that we don't record everything in the in-car anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So what are the best examples of a front stretch interview that you can think of?
Denny getting out at Bristol.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
I mean, right? Okay.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm just asking.
No, I think it's you. And even Denny here at Vegas, you get out of the car, you don't really have time to gather your thoughts, and it's very fresh, and you just got out of battle, especially in some of these races. I mean, the other one that comes to mind, just a close finish, Buescher and Larson. Mm-hmm. Even Buescher didn't win that race, dude. We get him.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty immediately after, if anything, he pulls it over there. We've talked to Kyle Larson, and now it's fresh on Buescher's mind, and he's probably already talked to MRN or.
Yeah. He also gets to hear Kyle Larson
speak
right then.
Yes, immediately.
15 minutes later.
Exactly, yeah. And to me, that's more raw. I know that may not be the best word.
No, it's good. It's good.
It's like you get to see what these guys are thinking.
Yeah.
And feel them a little bit.
I'll give you the other side of that is, and this is newer, where now, and especially for big wins, like the crew is coming out.
Yeah.
And I'll get into that in a second. But what you used to have was this like really, really cool moment, and I'll have to pull up some videos for you sometime. But like this really cool moment of the driver driving into victory lane, and they still drive into victory lane.
Yeah.
But it's like we don't really see it. But getting out of their car, like the confetti, the champagne, everything, like jumping off the car into your crew guys.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it just felt really cool.
That's the first embrace that they've had.
Yeah. And so now you see it like William Byron winning Daytona 500. Like everybody's
his crew is running
to the infield, and
which
stuff
is
like
not a short run.
No. And I think we're also, just to take the devil's advocate side, because I'm kind of in between here. One of these days, a cameraman is going to get murked.
Yeah.
Like,
I believe it.
Have you not?
Oh, yeah. There's been close calls.
Multiple just this year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, people doing burnouts and coming inches away from a cameraman.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. And then also,
they're also professionals.
Okay.
I mean, they
the
are.
The cameraman aren't.
No.
When there's smoke going around, the cameraman keeps walking closer.
Yeah.
But I think for all the good ones we have, you got to think of the people that are not good personalities that they get out, and it's just very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Very like a William Byron on a you're like, dude, I wish you wouldn't have.
You don't
just go to victory lane.
Yeah, I mean, there's only several guys that I would put up there with like, and a lot of it's like if you have your first win, that's normally an incredible interview. Denny's always good. But you're right. I don't want to see William Byron get out of the car. I don't.
Not to bring him up again, but Chase Elliott.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to see Chase
and Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson. I mean, dude, really, it's not good. Bowman's are so normally good.
Yes. It's the guys that aren't used to winning, really.
Yeah.
But they would have said that same stuff in the victory lane.
100%.
And so what I do like about Frontstretch is for the fans that are there.
Yes.
As somebody, like I mentioned earlier, I never saw the winner get out and speak.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you're there at the race, like the winner is right there.
Yeah. And normally if you're at a race too, you hang around a little bit, unless you're Jeff Sanders, for the burnout.
That's reasonable.
Yes, it is. It is because it's quick. It's quick.
Yeah.
You know it's going to happen. So they do their burnout, and within 5 minutes, the driver's getting out of the car. Even if they walk up to the flag stand, if you're Blaney, you hand the flag to a kid, do whatever, and then you're back down for the interview. And they do a good job of really. You can hear it in the at the track because sometimes I mean I've been you're at a football game and the ref turns on his microphone, it's hit and miss if you can hear him.
Yeah, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, exactly. So they do a good job.
But it is a big deal. Like I said, on social media, there's a lot of old school fans that are like, "This is ridiculous. Bring it back to victory lane." And I think that's more of a nostalgia thing. But I do. Anytime we have a bad Frontstretch interview, I am like, yeah, this should be in victory lane.
I can see that too, because I can tell you, like, even when we go to dirt races, the big thing is pulling into victory lane. Yeah. And I can tell you, I will
say at dirt races, victory lane's on the front stretch.
It is.
So it is kind of old school for these guys to do front stretch interviews.
Yeah.
I mean, that's as old school as you get.
But I will also say that it diminishes pulling into victory lane.
Yes.
Because
it's done.
It's done. No one's there. No one's celebrating anymore. I don't know. Maybe did people hang around for this? Were you guys
in the victory lane?
Yeah,
dude.
They did.
Yeah, it was packed.
Okay. So no. I'm just saying in the stadium. Though,
no.
Too. Oh,
no,
okay.
No.
Everyone's
but the
out.
people that were in the infield already,
they're hanging. Yeah. They're there.
I mean, it was wild.
Okay.
But also, you're comparing heyday to.
Very true. I mean?
Like, yeah, it's apples and oranges.
It is.
Really.
But that would be my curious thing, because that's where I'm like, okay, I can see, because to me, victory lane doesn't mean nothing. No. You know, like, dude, we've already heard you talk. You won. That's great. To me, you don't even need one. No. You know? Or put it on the front stretch.
The only thing they do it for now is just for the photo op.
The photo op, yeah. Move that photo op to the very...
Yeah, and then there's some, I can't remember which, Is it like maybe Martinsville? They do make like they bring out
in
Victory Lane. There's a couple tracks like that. And I think Martinsville's one.
Maybe
where they do bring out Victory Lane.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Like not every, Bristol they
lift it up.
And
Yeah.
you go up there and stuff like that. But some of the short tracks.
And I will say, when I was at Daytona, never seen a race there, but they have like that little stadium.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Which if you were down there, there's people.
Which
like
Daytona's big enough that there's a shit ton of people in the infield.
Yeah. Now that's cool. And I know you can't replicate that at every track.
Yeah.
But to me, to do it right, you would have to do something like that. I mean, they pull the car into like a little stadium.
Yeah.
Like there is stadium seating. It's lifted up.
People are going wild.
Yeah, they're going crazy. So I think if you're going to do it, it needs to be something like that. But it also that's not where I want to hear an interview at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
If I showed you some of the old ones, you'd be like, I can kind of see that.
You're probably right.
And it's not like one's better or worse. It's just like at that time it was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it was like, I mean, you got to imagine this is the first time we're talking to the winner. The TV would wait.
Yeah.
They would like tell the driver, you can't get out yet. We'd come back from commercial and be like, okay, get out.
Wow.
And as soon as they come out, they're like confetti, champagne, everything. And
it's all flying.
They're going wild because that's the first time they've talked to anybody.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy.
That is cool.
But then we've had so many good moments of the front stretch too that we just wouldn't get anywhere. Like I go back to like 2021. Was it? 2021 when Bowman accidentally wrecked Hamlin. And then he's going to do his burnout, or he wasn't even going to do a burnout, but Denny runs into him. They're like head to head, and we get to talk to Bowman immediately.
Yeah,
can't beat that.
No, you can't
beat that at all.
No, I think you keep him.
I think the cameraman out of there.
Yeah,
somebody's going to get hurt.
Somebody will. Yeah, eventually.
It's wild.
I also think that like it is crazy that we don't have as many accidents on pit road.
Yeah, but those are trained professionals. These are the cameramen are like dudes like us. They just hold cameras.
Yeah, you're right.
And they keep getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm telling you, all it would take is one cameraman getting hit. They'd
it's done. Yeah, it would be over with.
They would run it for everybody.
Yeah. Cameramen, do not get hurt.
Yeah, just stay behind the wall.
Yeah.
And if there's not a wall, just zoom in. Like I don't understand like what this.
Yeah, we don't really need a shot of that. I like the aerial view better anyway. Of a burnout.
And a lot of people will complain too. They're like, you have all these good pictures of like drivers on top of their car on the front stretch, and then there's a cameraman, like the Fox or NBC cameraman there.
Yeah. And
they're like, this is why front stretch interviews should go away. I'm like, the driver never really got out of their car.
Yeah.
It was very rare.
Yeah.
Like, I can think of like Carl Edwards would get out and do his backflip or whatever.
Yeah.
I really can't think of anybody else.
That is crazy to think he would get out of the car before he really had an interview.
He would get out of the car, do a backflip,
get back in, and drive to Victory Lane. Wow.
Then get interviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one talked to him. He was by himself. Backflip.
Just
get back
listen to the crowd roar.
Yeah. No one else is there.
That's awesome.
Different time.
Yeah.
And this is still new. I mean, it's still very
new. It really
is. I don't think it's going anywhere. We've had too many good moments of it.
Yeah.
Than bad. Mm-hmm. But it's like sometimes you get a dud. I mean, it's
Kyle Busch has had some really good ones. We didn't mention him.
No,
his front stretch interviews. I mean, he's never going to win again, so he won't have one. But I mean, if he did, it's always incredible. He'd probably cry. I would put $100 if Kyle Busch wins another race. He will cry in his front stretch interview.
If Kyle Busch wins another race, there won't be a dry eye in the place because everyone is now a Kyle Busch fan.
I know.
That's all it takes. One day,
that's a whole nother overview.
One day, Joey Logano will be 45 years old, and won't have won for 2 years.
Yeah,
and he'll win Talladega.
Yeah,
and everyone will cheer their asses off.
You think so?
Guaranteed.
Probably.
Denny got cheered this weekend at his front stretch. Good. Our overviews front stretch interviews. He came out there and was like, "Hey, I usually do this. I'm not going to. I appreciate every one of you." Place goes berserk.
I know.
I mean, I hate to like shit on NASCAR fans, but it's like it's easy to manipulate. It's almost like a professional wrestling crowd. Like you can manipulate.
We're all over that.
You can manipulate them just like that.
Though we go hand in hand. Yes, you know,
it's the same kind of people.
It is
for sure.
It is. Yeah.
But I remember 2021, and this is not really a front stretch interview, but you remember when Chase did his dirty deed to Harvick.
Yes.
At Bristol.
Yeah.
And they show Harvick after they like talk to each other on pit road. They show Harvick on the big screen.
Yeah.
And everyone's booing. And I'm
I
like,
know.
Guys, y'all are dumb.
Yeah.
Like you're so dumb.
Yeah. No, I was there. I was there.
Yeah.
I was crying.
And he goes,
yes, I wanted to punch a Chase Elliott fan in the face.
And he goes, you can boo all you want. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, because they're idiots.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's exactly what that was.
So
One of the most loved NASCAR drivers out there.
Yeah.
You know,
and Kevin Harvick got booed.
Booed. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he ran his race.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I think this is the 5th week in a row we've mentioned that race, but one overview is going to be
that race was an iconic race.
It was an iconic race.
I mean, because we won't touch on it too much, but I mean, Kevin was at his decline, but still was having like a Denny type of year.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, he was circled to win a championship, but he had to. It wasn't. He still was in, but
Yeah.
I mean,
he didn't win a race that year.
I know,
and that would have been the race.
Yeah.
And then who knows?
Who knows what's gonna happen? We know how momentum is.
Yes.
And I mean,
especially with that 14 back.
Yeah. They were all over momentum. They needed it.
That was the first race, and I've been going to races since I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
That was the first time I'd ever seen my favorite driver win a race.
Wow.
Was 2021 Bristol Night Race.
That's insane.
Thanks to Chase Elliott.
Your favorite driver. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
But anyway, no, good overview.
Kyle Larson. Thanks to race manipulation. Yeah.
Anything else on front stretch interviews? I guess final thing, you want to keep them, right?
I want to keep them.
Okay.
They have to stay in the sport. To me, there are way too many good moments than bad moments to do it. And I think that
we also got, not to interrupt you.
Yeah.
We also got Ricky Stenhouse.
Oh yeah.
America.
Yeah.
1776. Yeah. We're the champs.
Yeah. Yeah, we did get that.
I mean, iconic.
I think it's more on, and I think we've said this before, but I think what would liven up these interviews if these team owners or these sponsors would let off these guys a little bit.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's not either one.
I know, and you've said that, and
these drivers,
they're just awful people.
I mean, in a way, like, and I feel bad for some of them because they never, in my opinion, and now some of them are doing better now, like a Connor Zillich, a Jesse Love.
Yeah.
Like they've grown up together and they've like kind of been bros. Mm-hmm. But you take like a Chase Elliott, even like a Kyle Larson, like all they did was race growing up. So they don't have the rapport to like just be a normal dude.
A dude.
Yeah.
And
they're
that
just going to work. Like they don't realize
the
stage that they're on. If that makes sense.
Which is funny because like you would think William Byron would realize that because he didn't grow up doing that. I know he came.
Yeah, he grew up rich.
I know he grew up rich, but
when you grow up, and I mean, and nothing against William Byron, it seems like a super solid dude. But like when we grew up and we're like, I want to be a race car driver when I grow up. And
everyone laughed
and you even knew as a 7-year-old, you're like, that's not.
No.
I mean, William Byron was like, yeah, I'm going to be a race car driver.
No, there is something about it of any sport that like, when you're 7 years old if you can actually do that or not.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the path has already been laid. It's whether you walk down it or not.
Yes.
At 7, that path wasn't open. It was closed. No one had ever thought about it. When you say that, it's
but
just.
I'm still writing it when my teacher asked me what I want to be when I grow up.
Oh yeah.
But I know.
But it's
but
not.
William Byron or someone like Chase, like, yeah, I'm going to be a Cup driver.
Yeah.
Like I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else would I do?
Yeah. Nothing.
And the opportunities there, it's all laid out. So like I just don't think they understand that grand state. And I'm not saying they're like don't appreciate what they have, but it's like. They look at being a Cup Series driver the same as when we get promoted to a manager or something.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, I made the next step in my career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To be a Cup Series driver.
Yeah.
So I think that's the disconnect.
That is. Good overview,
yeah. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
No.
Let's recap Las Vegas. Good race rating.
9-1.
9-1.
Yeah.
I gave it, and I'm not messing with you, a 9-2.
Let's go. I think we were all over. I mean, this is one of the best races we've seen all year.
I heard some people saying like it wasn't as exciting as Kansas, but I thought I thought it had everything where it was playing out like an old school race.
Yes.
And then we had like a late race, a couple cautions and everything, which legitimate cautions.
Legit.
I mean, very legit. And then you got that excitement.
The only thing that was unlegit is how many caution laps we ran.
Yes.
At the end. That's ridiculous.
So I listened to Mike Ford, who works for NASCAR, was on Door Bumper Clear. He said the caution was only 2 laps longer than they were expecting. He said it was only 8 laps.
Dude, it felt like eternity.
Yeah. So I agree with you there.
I would love to go back and count. I didn't. But 8 laps.
It felt like 10.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Maybe 15. Call it 20.
Yeah, for real. I just also don't understand, like, why in that case scenario, under 50 laps to go, we can't freaking park the cars.
They claim that red flags are only for when it's like completely undrivable. And I'm like, okay, well, cautions are only when it's a caution, but they're so all over the board on what you can answer that?
No, I don't know.
Is it an emergency? So yes, it seemed like a lot of caution laps, but I thought overall it played out like a very old school, and then we had some excitement for the the people that like that too. Some wrecks. Tires mattered, so we were texting during the race, and it was like, and what's funny too, our buddy JD texted me before the race and was like, "Do we worry about Logano today?"
Yeah,
and I said
yes,
and I said yes, because at some point we will have a late race restart. I swear I said this. We will have a late race restart, and his crew chief will put him on the front row.
Yeah, he'll take 2 tires.
And it happened.
Yeah.
So before that, so I guess that happened. And we're texting, we're like, yeah, now Joey wins it.
Yeah.
Because 2 tires will hold up.
I know.
Because they always do.
They always do, especially for him.
We get that caution, and then we're like, oh, all these caution laps, now Joey for sure wins it. Like, we were just, based off our experience, we were saying everything that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And luckily, we were wrong about everything. It was like straight up, 2 tires didn't matter, which was good to see. They held on enough to where those guys could net positive, but they didn't. You couldn't take 2 tires, stay out, and win the race.
No.
Which I think is huge.
Yeah.
Like, tires matter.
It finally felt like something different.
Yeah.
Finally
tires matter.
It felt like old times, like we had seen in the Gen 6 era all the time where these teams would take 2 tires, which I'm totally fine with,
Yeah,
I mean,
take the gamble.
If there's 12 laps to go and you're like, hey, man, we might be able to do this. Let's try it. But at the same time, dude, you have those guys coming on 4, and they're able to move. Like, that's the other thing, is like they can get around everybody at this past weekend, when before we hadn't seen that. They hadn't been able to get around anybody.
Yeah. No, exactly.
You could just aero block them.
Yeah, and now even with aero blocking, like, the tires mattered enough.
Yeah.
They could drive around the 22 and the 19, which is perfect. And then even the 22 and the 19, even though it didn't work out for them, they netted positive.
Huge.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what 2 tires should 2 tires should be like. We're going to take this gamble. If we don't get the win, we're still going to finish better than if we would have took 4. Take that gamble.
Yep.
As long as you're a good enough driver to not get swallowed up.
Yeah.
Or
and it does take talent to do that.
It does take talent, yeah.
That's why Joey and Briscoe are the ones to always do that, because, dude, they are so good at being like, hey.
Defensive.
They're being defensive, but knowing almost when to let a guy around and go, hey, okay, I've found out in the first 2 laps here I'm not going to win, but what I am going to do is I'm going to guarantee a 3rd place or 4th place finish.
Yeah, not worth the hassle.
No, it's not. It's like, let them go, and we're going to drive in 4th right here, and we ain't going to let anybody else by.
Yeah.
And dude, they're incredible at that, especially Joey.
Especially Joey. That's why I was worried.
Yeah.
But it worked out. Ty Dillon, William Byron. So Byron was leading. We had that late race, or that long green flag run at the end. Byron was leading, slipped up. Larson Pet, which I thought was great too.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard to drive. Right?
I know.
So Byron's running second, and then they're like, "Oh, we have a caution." They show William Byron with half his car hanging off.
I know.
And I'm like, "What in the world?"
Yeah.
So, what did you make of this incident?
It's ridiculous. This should never happen. Okay, I don't know. Ty gets out of the car. He's like, and it's, I guess it really is not his fault, but at the same time, it's like, it ain't William Byron's fault.
So Ty Dillon didn't put his hand out the window.
No.
And then a lot of people have talked about this, and once they said it, I did recognize it. They said like on the backstretch when you're pitting, they usually would like swerve down below the white lines, like kind of like a little sign.
Yeah.
Ty Dillon did none of that.
Did none of that. Okay. Also on the spotter, I mean, somebody has to relay this information to people around. I don't know if we need like they need to put in the spotter booth something. This car's pitting, like it pages everybody. I don't know what we have to do, but that cannot happen. Because I'm not saying William Byron would have won that race because Denny was super fast.
Well, Larson was leading at that point. If it would have went green the rest of the way, Larson was winning.
Yes, Larson was winning, but William Byron was also fast.
Yeah.
So
I just don't think he could recover. Like there was something with his handling that made him screw up to begin with.
Yeah.
That I don't know if he could have ran him back down.
William Byron?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're probably right, but I'd also like to see it.
For sure.
And that means also Denny's not winning the race at all either.
Yeah.
You know, so it's one of those, it's like it would have been a Kyle Larson and William Byron probably finishing second because then we wouldn't have got the other caution that we had.
Yes.
You know, from the restart caution. So it just... Again, it would have probably just played out, and who knows what could have happened. It would have played out crazy differently because then Joey Logano couldn't have had the finish he had, nor Chase Briscoe at the same time. So it had playoff implications.
It changed everything.
I mean, William Byron's below the cut line now.
Yes,
and he would have not been.
No, he would have not.
Fine. He would have been fine. So I don't know how we can make this big mistake. I don't know if we have to. Make these guys enter on turn 3. I mean, kind of like what we did at Atlanta.
Yeah.
But we cannot have this situation. I don't care. We have to get up the banking to carry as much speed as we can. I know all that is, but that's a safety issue. I mean, someone could have gotten really hurt as far as how slow Ty Dillon was going and how fast William Byron is.
Well, I don't know why Ty Dillon is trying to maximize pit entry.
Yeah, when he's 25th.
Yeah, I mean, multiple laps down. Like,
I
mean, Ty Dillon got wrecked, and on his in car was like, well, they put us out of our misery anyway. I'm like, well, then why were you?
Yeah.
Like, dude, wrap the apron, lock it down, like, and he's not even pitting in during pit cycle.
Yeah.
You're doing something. I think it's such a rare mistake by everyone all around on the 10 team.
Yeah.
I'm not putting any of this on the 24.
No.
At all. But it's such a rare mistake by everybody on the 10 team that's like, I don't think we need any rule changes. Because we don't see this. I mean,
we don't see this, but you hate this.
Ty Dillon. Why is Ty Dillon in a cup car to begin with? Let's back all the way up.
Yes.
Why is Ty Dillon in a cup car?
100%.
That would fix everything.
Yeah, that would fix everything. The part that just drives me crazy is the way the format is and the implications that this had.
Yes.
Because now, I mean, William Byron has to have a really good Martinsville, which, again, I think he can still make the playoffs, but it just puts him in a spot that he would have never been in if Ty Dillon wasn't on the track.
Yeah. I heard somebody say, I think it was Danny or someone on his podcast, he's like, this would be like watching the Chiefs and the Chargers play the Super Bowl, and Patrick Mahomes goes back for a pass, and somebody off the Browns just...
Oh, that's a great metaphor right there.
It's like, yeah, that's
a great comparison.
Because of this format, I mean, like...
yeah, no, it is.
That's what it's like.
Yeah, it is. It'd be somebody off the Titans, the worst team in the NFL.
Just a guy in the Titans suited up.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to go...
In a Titans jersey.
Yeah.
And
I'm
runs out.
Mahomes.
Yeah, for a 50-yard loss.
And it's going to be a penalty or whatever. It's like, he still got sacked.
Yeah.
There's no changing.
There is no change in anything. I mean, you can't do anything. I just feel like that it shows the error in the playoff system.
Yes.
And I think that's the bigger issue than Ty Dillon a little bit. Should never happen. Ty Dillon shouldn't be in a car. He should be in a wheelchair, maybe. I don't know what. Yeah. I don't know.
I think the number one problem, in my opinion, is Ty Dillon in a cup car.
Yeah.
A close second is the format.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Because why is he there?
I mean, I could have wrapped the bottom in 25th and it wouldn't have mattered.
That's what we could have done.
Yeah.
Is go slow out of the way.
Out of the way. I can tell you, I could have done that 100%. There is no reason to maximize. If you want to practice maximizing pit road, do it. when there ain't nobody else on the track.
Yeah, don't do it in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what we're doing there.
I don't know.
It led, like you said, it led to playoff implications.
Massive playoff implications.
Massive. So then they come down. We get the pits. Like we said, Logano Briscoe take 2.
Yeah.
We have that other big restart crash. And then Denny just they did something with the car. I don't know if they messed with tire pressure. I don't know if
he shot out of a rocket, brother.
I don't know if Denny just wanted it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a statement win.
It was.
And like everyone's talking about, the emotional interview and all that, so we won't get into that too much, but I don't see. It's almost lined up perfect where Denny's in, right?
Denny's in
the Final Four.
Yep.
The Penske cars need to win, both of them. I mean,
like Blaney bad.
Yeah.
Blaney was awful. Yeah. Did not see that coming.
Now, unfortunately, we're going to 2 tracks that Penske's amazing at.
Lights it up.
But I mean, how is it not Denny's year?
I'm with you. I don't. You just really, really. I am all bought in. It's Denny's year if Blaney or Logano don't get in. Yeah. And I don't. And that's so crazy to think because they're both in 7th and 8th place right now in the playoffs. But, dude, they are so good at that track. And I'm hoping I'm wrong. Dude, I'm hoping if they get in, yeah. I hope if they get in, we don't even have to worry about what they do at Phoenix. I hope that. But this is one of those times where I do feel like if they don't get in, we could see a Ross Chastain case scenario. I do see that. Where
they still win.
They still win. It'd be the second time it's ever happened in this playoff era, right? Yeah. That the Cup champion has not won the last race.
Right.
And they are so good there. And I will not, you won't change my mind on that yet until I see it. Until I see it.
We have to see it.
I have to see it. I hope it's not the case. I would really, the cars that we have in the top 4 right now would be a great battle. I mean, 3 Joe Gibbs cars would be crazy.
Is it 3 Joe Gibbs cars and Larson?
Yeah.
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 Which is wild because again, we just both those teams have not been good at Phoenix.
Yeah.
Not.
They're too focused on being good the whole year.
Yeah. I know.
It sucks.
And so I don't even it does feel like Denny's year though. Now with that win, he's going to cruise at Martinsville. He's going to be good at Martinsville.
Well, I'm like. Like, he used to be a Martinsville phenom.
Yeah.
And next gen just hasn't worked.
It hasn't. He's kind of pulled a Chase Elliott on us a little bit in that sense.
Which I think plays for him well because usually we're like, oh, he needs to do good at Martinsville to get in. And he just doesn't. He doesn't have the speed. I mean, I know he knows how to drive Martinsville, so that's not the problem.
No.
But now he can kind of relax.
Yeah.
And maybe they can have something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he doesn't have to worry about Daytona. He can drive around in the back. And he's still good on super speedways.
Yes.
I mean, still one of the best 8 drivers out there on a super speedway. So I feel very confident that he's going to drive around in the back, maybe get a couple stage points if he needs to. But why put yourselves in harm's way to get injured? You don't need to wreck a car. Yeah. I literally think he either finishes 5th if there's nothing crazy, or he freaking finishes in the very back.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to do anything.
No, I agree.
He needs to rest up for Phoenix. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah, and the crew needs to be on it today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get into standout because you just reminded me that we've got our bet section will be a little bit
It'll
longer.
be longer today. Yeah.
Let's do our standouts. I don't think we have anything to talk about here.
No, just give them a rundown.
So we got SVG Suarez 15-19. Suarez.
I will say one about that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish.
No. I think I'm going to say the same thing you are.
Yeah.
Great day by SVG.
Yes.
Great day. Not talked about. They didn't talk about him until he wrecked.
I know.
And he was top 10 all day. So,
dude, it was like I'm sitting there and I'm like, how did I bet on the wrong Trackhouse car?
Well,
that's what it felt like.
But Ross got sent to the back at the beginning.
I know.
You were screwed from the get-go.
I was, but also at the same time, he should have had enough speed because it was at the very beginning.
It was.
It wasn't a Roval type of situation where he kept making mistakes and going to the back. It was one of those, okay, I'm not about this. I don't like this, but that car should have been good enough, and Ross should have been good enough.
I guess maybe they were a lap down at the end because they could have took 2 tires.
Yeah, they could have.
They must have been a lap down.
Yeah.
Is why they didn't.
Yeah.
Cindric Berry, 2014. Cindric got it. Hocevar Gibbs. Hocevar got it, but they both had a terrible finish. It's 14-20. Excuse me. And then Bubba Briscoe, 12-22.
12-22 is crazy.
So, just kind of is what it is there.
Yeah.
Talladega predictions, if you're ready.
I'm ready, man.
Do you like Talladega being in round 8?
No, this is stupid.
So, I will say I heard something on a podcast that kind of made me change my mind, is that you remember last year we got to the round of 8 and we kind of had a lot of people that were like, shouldn't be here, yada, yada. You know, I feel like we've gotten the best 8 drivers because we're putting Talladega off towards the end.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Now, whether that affects the round of 4, I don't know. But I feel like we've got a better sample size now because we've put Talladega off.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
And I had never looked at it that way. I'd never looked at it that way.
I agree, except it's just not what we do all year. That's my thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, William Byron is now, because of what happened at Vegas, it comes down to how he does at Talladega. I mean, he has to make up 15 points.
Yeah.
Just a lot of points. That's
now,
15 spots.
Now, if William Byron wins Talladega, would you be upset?
No, I wouldn't be upset because he should have been fine to begin with.
I think it would right the ship.
It would right the ship.
It wouldn't justify the system, but it would it would make it okay.
Yeah, it would nullify it.
Yes.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
But also at this point, like, I know the Penske cars are so good at super speedways. I wouldn't feel good about Blaney winning it. You know, because now he has to win.
Yeah.
He has to win.
He's also a Talladega god.
He is a Talladega god. So he's kind of set it up to where it's at, but wouldn't you rather him see him win Martinsville, which he's done before in a walk, or I think Christopher Bell, had to win.
I mean, Blaney's won Martinsville the past 2 years in the fall to get in.
So
I'm already expecting Blaney to win Martinsville.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, except for Priest. Well, I'm not letting you forget that. Yeah. I corrected you.
Priest will win Martinsville.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. He has to.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
According to you, in the spring, you were like Ryan Priest to win Martinsville.
When he didn't win Spring Martinsville, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
This is not going to work out.
You want me to go back to what he finished there? Do you want to feel really bad?
He did have it because I told you to bet him top 10.
Yeah,
I told you to bet him top 10, and you cashed.
No, sure.
Yes. Because you were bitching at me the whole time, and then he drove himself up into the top 10.
Yeah, he finished 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And
but that's not winning speed there.
No, but I mean, for an RFK car.
Yeah.
I thought they would have more speed as an organization.
They don't.
But Ryan Priest willed that car.
He did will that car. But, no, kind of what we were talking about, just the fact that I don't like it being where it's at just due to the uncertainty, because you can be running in 8th place, have a good day, and a Bubba, no offense to Bubba, this is just 2 random drivers that are not in the playoffs. A Bubba or a Cindric can make a mistake and kill your day. To no fault of your own.
Yes, yeah.
And I know that can technically happen all day because we saw it with Ty Dillon. You know, it can happen at any track. But this one is just the percentage goes through the roof, and I just hate that a lot of stuff hinges on that.
Yeah,
when they have a body of work to show where they are at in it. But I do like his optimistic look at Talladega in the fall. Yes, we have a smaller sample size of the best drivers, but at the same time, most of the thing, I mean, we saw it with Josh in the round of 16. He did that to himself. Like, I would rather Blaney did what he did to himself at Vegas. It was no fault of anybody else's.
Yeah.
Except the way they set up the car and the driver.
Yeah, that's on the 12th
That's
team.
on the 12th team. Yeah. You know, I hate when the 2 car or the 3 car affect what happens to a 19. Or because imagine, I mean, if Briscoe wrecks out,
He's done.
Early in the race,
Yeah,
he has
he's
to
done.
win Martinsville.
Yeah.
And that's to no fault of his own. But running race, and you can tell me that's what the sport is.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you that.
I know, but
Yeah.
people will.
No,
and
they will,
and to me, it's like, dude, that doesn't happen at Bristol. That doesn't happen at Darlington. That doesn't happen at these tracks that we know and love. That you're just naming short tracks. It doesn't happen in Miami. It doesn't happen at Vegas most of the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, these mile and a halves are incredible.
The cream always rises at the top there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we don't have to worry about these shenanigans that happen.
Yeah.
So
I think we'll have a non-playoff driver win.
I do too.
For sure. Like when I say non-playoff, like non-8.
Yes, non-8, yeah.
Whatever they call this,
Yeah.
8. Last thing I want to ask you, because I want to get into bets. Team orders. How prevalent will that be?
I think it's going to be big for the for Hendrick, or probably not as much Hendrick and Joe Gibbs, I'm sorry, but it will be for Penske. I think the number one mission is to get one of those cars in.
Yeah, because you have the 2 and the 21.
Yeah, I know,
pushing
but yeah,
both of those.
Yeah. So I think that'll be Hendrick and Joe Gibbs. You can't really do too much because, I mean, you just have Ty Gibbs
Now,
and
after Gibbs,
William
you
Byron,
have-
or not William Byron, but Alex Bowman. So
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
Bowman, but then you also have all the Spire guys.
You do.
And if you're Gibbs, you have both 2311 guys.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
I feel like it's gonna get as much as they can.
But who do you decide to tell to go where? Like, that's
I don't know. I mean,
to me it's too situational, and there's too many moving parts. Okay, Denny's objective is to probably push the 19 or the 20. And I can see that
Yes.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I can see Ty Gibbs doing the exact same, but I also don't trust Ty Gibbs to do what he
I feel like
says.
Ty Gibbs would just win the
He's
race.
a rogue.
Yes,
He's a rogue operator,
Yeah.
okay? We cannot trust him.
His last name is on all those cars.
I also just don't feel like the Alliance is going to be there for the 2311 cars.
Okay.
I feel like they are going to do their own thing. I feel like they're more out to help a John Hunter Nemechek and Eric Jones
Yeah.
in this situation.
Nullify any winning in.
Yeah, just like and because those guys are in good spots,
Yeah.
So to me, that's kind of where I'm at on that. I don't think the team dynamic is going to get crazy. You are right on the Spire cars. I think Michael McDowell will push anybody. I think Hocevar is kind of on that Ty Gibbs of Lone Ranger a little bit. He's not really worried about that.
He could be, yeah.
I think he's more of a company man than Ty Gibbs is for
Right,
sure.
right,
but
right.
at the end of the day, I mean, dude's on the second row, and Kyle Larson's to his outside on the front row. Don't think he's worried about getting behind Larson. Because
I agree.
Larson's in
I
a
agree.
good spot to even get to the playoffs. You would have to, for me, Rick Hendrick would have to get on the radio and tell somebody something for Carson Hocevar to push somebody.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're at on that. So I'm hope we don't see that. I said all that to I don't like that in this instance either.
But this is the one race where you can for sure get away with race manipulation.
Yes, you
And
get away with
it's
it.
always been that way.
It's always been that way. You're never going to get away from it.
Yeah, whatever format. Always been that way. I mean, Noah brought up this point to me the other day. Is like Dale lost his life blocking for his cars to win. I mean, it's always been there.
Yeah.
So we're not getting away from that. And you can't at a place like Talladega, you can't police it. What do you?
No.
You can't pull up SMT and see that.
No.
I mean,
they're going to be running half throttle anyway.
yeah.
So.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, I didn't even want to bring that up because we've always done it.
Yeah.
Drop the green bets. What are we down? I know we lost.
We're down
And
six.
once again, great bet.
Dude,
I thought it was a great bet.
It had all the makings. It was very tough. Ross went to the back because he qualified, if I remember right, like 13th.
Good enough to drive in the top.
No,
five.
it was his average. That's
And
where
if they would have been on the lead lap, I'm assuming that's why they didn't take 2. It's because they went on the lead lap.
they definitely were because he finished 5th. No, I'm sorry. He qualified 15th, which is like 2 spots below his average, which was it was like 12.8. So, I mean, he's all around where he had qualified. That was nothing new. He finished 23rd, but it doesn't say he was a lap down because normally it would say a lap down.
Well, I wonder if he took the wave around.
He could have at the very end.
On the very end.
Yeah, he might have because he finished 23rd and 26th place was Josh Berry a lap down.
I bet he took the wave around.
Yeah, to get back on the lead lap.
Otherwise, they definitely would have took 2 and they would have been up there.
Yeah.
But so what are we down? Not to
16. We're down 16.
Okay, down 16.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna do our strategy.
I think we're gonna do our strategy, but I at the Hail Mary spot we're in, I want to change it a little bit.
Okay.
Why did
less drivers?
Yes, less drivers. Why can't I?
I've got one that I think you're gonna disagree with, but I can see it.
You can see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Pulling up our odds here.
Yep, sorry. NASCAR. So just to give I got all the race lines up. We're going to pick winners. We're picking winners. Plus 1,000 is William Byron. So that's our starting point. So if we do our typical 12, which is a quarter unit apiece, we would and William Byron wins, we would not meet our 3 units, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, okay? So we need plus 1,100 odds to make back our money, to break even. That's our break-even point is plus 1,100 odds. My thought is that's 12 drivers. I think we go down to 10 or 9. 9 would put us in the same math, I think. So if we bet 9 drivers at...
Who's our starting point for 9?
9, our starting point could be William Byron. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We would make our money back,
Yeah.
but I'm also hesitant to do that. I kind of want our starting point to still be plus 1,100 and still do 9. Now, before we do that, let's just pick 9 guys, and then we can pick what we put on all of them. You know what I mean? Then we can decide how we feel about them. Because you just said a moment ago, and now I'm kind of regretting agreeing with you, is that a round of 8 guy doesn't win. Because that puts off 8 drivers, 2 of them specifically. I think we do have to bet on Blaney, and we do have to bet on Joey.
Yeah.
Like,
I was
right?
going to tell you to bet on Larson as well.
Whoa.
I was. If you look at his stats this year, he's figuring out super speedways.
He is.
He's been very timid just to get the finish.
Yeah.
He's gotten the finish. I think he's ready to win. I think he's ready to win. I really do.
So
if his odds are there.
They're plus 1,200.
So they're not really there.
They're not crazy. I mean, he is still Kyle Larson. Like
I know, but they should know
he
that
is eventually going to win a super speedway. The sports books are covering their hind end.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you have to do in that case scenario. You cannot. I mean, his actual odds should be plus 1,800.
Yes.
But they can't do that because it's Kyle Larson. I mean, he's going to eventually win one.
Right.
So you have to put him at 12. I'm fine. We'll go Larson number 1. I'm fine with that at plus 1,200. So
I feel responsible.
You do, but I don't hate that.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
Well, give me Blaney and Logano then.
Blaney and Logano are at plus 1,000. I think we have to take them.
Is that money?
Yeah, it is going to be money with how we do the drivers. So,
because we're taking 9.
We're taking 9.
Is that a third unit on each?
9. It would be more than 9 times 0.33. Yeah, it'd be a third unit.
Yeah.
So if we put, just to make sure here, if we put that on,
Be 333, I guess.
yeah, for my units, whatever y'all's units are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
333 for my.
yeah. You would come out in the green. It would not be much if they won, but it would come out in the green.
Okay.
Which is kind of.
Well, do we go Hail Mary then?
That's. I don't think we go Hail Mary.
You're running out of races.
I am running. I have 3 races.
I hate to be that guy, but
so what we're going to do is we're going to pick 6 drivers and put a half unit on each.
okay.
We're going to do. That's what we have to do. I think.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. This is not normal strategy. What you guys need to do is you need to pick 12 drivers and you need to, and you need to put a corner unit on it. I am backed in a corner. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
Right.
And I think that's our best case scenario.
That's our best case scenario. Do you want me to put Larson to the side?
But yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I am with you on he has scared me. He is due, and he has scared me this year on a couple super speedways because we never put him in.
Yeah.
I think Blaney and Joey are in.
Yes.
Right?
I agree with you.
Okay.
Agree with you.
Blaney, Joey in. Next you got Cindric. I don't, due to the team aspect, I think that's the one team that we circled that unless Blaney and Joey get caught up in something during with 6 to go,
and he's only trying to win because
they're out. I see no spot that Austin Cindric should not be glued to the back of a Logano or a Blaney.
Yeah, company man
through
and through.
He has to be that.
Yeah,
if he wants a ride. Chase Elliott, kind of in a win situation.
Give me his odds.
Plus 1,100. I think he is in. We got to put him in the Larson table right now.
Okay, I've got him over to the side.
Okay, Kyle Larson's next. Denny plus 1,800. I know he's so good here. I just don't think he'll be looking to win.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay. Brad K. I know.
He might wreck the whole field to win.
I know. And I love his determination to win. He's a Talladega god. How has he been in other super speedways this year? Can we look at that real quick? And I know this is going to get long here, but
that might be one of those where the results might not tell the story. But
that's true.
I feel like he has been good regardless.
Yeah, the results might not tell the story.
I don't know.
Beginning of the year at Daytona. I mean, he doesn't even have a top 10, but you are exactly right. I mean, I'm sorry. That was not the right one that I looked at. He doesn't have a top 10 in the 500. We go to Atlanta.
One of them I thought he almost won, but that could have been last year.
I know. Talladega earlier this year. He still doesn't have a top 10.
Okay.
No, we're leaving him. We're leaving him off.
We're
leaving him out. Tyler Reddick plus 2,000.
He is a Talladega winner.
He is a Talladega winner. Let me search what he's done other races this year. Again, I know this doesn't tell the story because something could have happened and I can't quite remember. Atlanta in the spring. I'm not seeing his name. Let me go to the 500 here. He finished second at the 500. Okay. let me see what he did in Atlanta, the most recent Atlanta.
What do you do, spring Talladega?
Oh yeah, that's a good.
You want me to just pull up his Wikipedia? That'd be the quickest way.
That'd probably be the quickest way then.
Do you want me to do that for you?
You can, but I like doing it this way. Spring Talladega, he did not finish top 10. He finished 14th.
Okay.
And then we scroll down. Let me see what he did at Atlanta.
Second in Atlanta?
No, 4th at Atlanta. And Brad K finished second in Atlanta in the second race there. So that's probably what you were thinking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, to be honest.
Yeah. But I'm going to no.
Okay.
My gut tells me a no.
Okay.
My gut tells me no. My gut.
We've got 4 more drivers we need to pick.
Yeah, I know.
We got Blaney and Logano. What's your gut telling you without looking at anything?
My gut's telling me Carson Hocevar.
It's wild. Okay.
Is it?
Does he have value?
plus 3,500.
Okay.
I mean,
you want it?
I want that one.
If you want it, take it.
I want it.
All right, so we got Hocevar, Blaney, Logano. We need 3 more.
We need 3 more. I am also on Bubba Wallace.
Okay.
I mean, am I crazy?
No, never. I would always pick him for Talladega.
Plus 2,200.
Okay. For sure.
Plus 2,200.
So we need. Is that a for sure?
I think so.
Okay, so we need 2 more.
We need 2 more. Let's go Tyler Reddick. Reddick.
Are you not going to throw a RFK car in there?
I am going to throw a RFK car in there now. And I think we do it with Chris Buescher.
What about Priest? What are Priest's odds?
Priest's odds are plus 3,000.
What's Buescher?
Plus 2,200.
I think it's a coin flip on either one. In my opinion. Take that for what it's worth, but
let's see. We're going to base this on who finished higher. It's a coin flip. Who finished higher in the first Talladega race?
Okay.
Is that,
yeah.
And I know it doesn't tell the story.
Yeah.
But
didn't Ryan Priest go airborne?
Yeah, Ryan Priest did go airborne. That's right.
Was that Talladega or was that? I can't remember which race
it was. It was.
Okay.
But Chris Buescher also finished 137 laps down.
Okay.
Okay, so
might have been the same wreck.
They all wrecked. Every RFK car wrecked out in that race, in the first Talladega race.
Oof. Maybe we don't go RFK.
Maybe we don't go RFK. Who else? I mean, the only other name.
McDowell.
I know a
like
McDowell.
We're just going
but we
value.
already have Carson.
Okay, so Carson's our value. So
Carson's our value pick. I kind of want someone.
Okay,
I don't want to
so
go
you're not putting anyone in Hendrick.
I'm not putting anyone at Hendrick. We have to take somebody at Hendrick, right?
I think so.
And I think it's a Kyle Larson. Out of our 2, right?
Yeah, what is it at plus 1,200?
Plus 1,200.
What was, and Chase was 1,100. So Larson has the worst odds of any. Well, probably not.
No, not Bowman. Yeah.
But I don't think Bowman's going to.
No.
Bowman's
at plus 2,500. No. Larson.
Okay.
I'm locking it in.
All right.
That's our 6.
I like it. Don't think about it too much.
No.
All right, so we're going a half unit apiece on these guys. 6 drivers. So we got Hocevar plus 3,500, Blaney plus 1,000.
And to put this in perspective, if Carson Hocevar wins this race, we will be up 5 units. We will be up 5 units. Okay. Just letting everyone know.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Insane. Yeah.
That's why you got to put the value in there.
Yeah.
So Hocevar plus 3,500.
Yep.
Blaney plus 1,000.
Yep.
Logano plus 1,000.
Yep.
Bubba plus 2,200.
Yep.
Reddick plus 2,000. Larson plus 1,200.
Yep. I'm pulling for Carson Hocevar.
What would plus 1,000 give us?
It would put us up 5.5 units. Is what it would put us up.
Hocevar put us up 5 units.
No, I'm sorry. It would gain us 5.5 units, so we would be down. We'd be in that 12 range.
Okay.
We'd be in that 12 range.
Manageable.
Going in with 2 races left.
Yeah.
And
then we just pick a championship 4 guy and put all 3 units.
That's exactly what I'm thinking for Phoenix, and what I'm thinking, depending on who it is, because I just talked about if one of the Penske guys don't get in, that could be a knuckle sandwich. But I think we still have the long shot at play with me being able to parlay top 10s. Yeah. I think that's my next strategy next week is to pick 3.
Depending on how this goes.
I mean, it could get. I may have to pick 5 guys next week to be a top 5, parlay them together and see what we can do. But I mean, if Carson Hocevar hits, I'm taking Denny top 10 or I'm taking Kyle Larson top 10 at Martinsville.
And Phoenix.
Yeah, and Phoenix, and I'm going home with a die cast.
Right.
So
no, that'd be great.
Yeah,
that would be great. Okay. Well, I think the wheel is down about $1 million.
The wheel's down a lot.
Yeah. What was our wheel bet last week?
I'd have to look at the page. You want me to look at the page or you want me to pull this up?
I'll get the page.
You can get the page. I'll pull this up. I'm not. I'm pulling up the page. They're fine. They've listened to us ramble for forever. They're probably happy that we're not talking for once in our lives.
Top 3 Chase Elliott.
Top 3 Chase Elliott. Wow.
I don't believe that happened.
It did not happen.
So
just to confirm,
about 25. Then.
Yeah.
Or
Just
24.
to confirm, Chase Elliott finished. Can you guess?
13th.
$18th.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What a sad day for Chase Elliott, man. I mean, that's
The
embarrassing.
4th best Hendrick driver?
Yeah. All right. Sure. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
The wheel to speak to us again.
Spin our bet type. So this one, we could get something here. I think if we spin a top 10 Cody Ware, that's what I'm looking for. The one time I want to land Cody Ware. Give me a top 3 or top Chevy? Top Chevy.
It's not horrible. That's probably it's not horrible. It's just not the bet you probably want on a super speedway, because it just limits you.
It does, yeah.
But where if you had a top 10 or a top 3, at least you would have every driver because did we hit top 3 with Cole Custer? He was one position off.
One position away.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
But top Chevy, if we get like a Justin Haley or something.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention Justin Haley. He just got fired.
I know. That's
He
right.
might go out and win Talladega.
I know.
He's a super speedway guy.
That would be a story.
That would be a story. Plus 7,500.
Yeah. I hate thinking about that now. No, I like
It
my
won't
6.
happen.
I
It
like
won't
my
happen.
6.
Don't worry about it.
I like my 6.
I promise you it won't happen. I said Justin Haley would win a race this year, so don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. AJ Allmendinger.
AJ.
All right, top Chevy, AJ Allmendinger. It could be crazy. So
yeah, he's not awful at these.
No, the wheel is banking on chaos.
Yep.
Obviously.
Like it always does. We're betting on his odds. What do you think they are?
For top Chevy?
Yep.
Plus 5,300.
Plus 3,000.
Okay. Way off.
Yep. Well,
Not as good
you
as
were
I
all
was.
over for a win. You got
Yeah.
to think. I mean, he doesn't technically have to win.
That's correct.
So-
Yeah. He could finish 10th.
Yeah, he could. If there were Fords and Toyotas all in front of
Yeah.
him.
There could be a Ford roadblock in the
Yeah.
top 10.
Mhm.
There really could.
There could. We've seen it
Okay.
before.
Top Chevy, AJ Allmendinger plus 3,000. You've got our 6 drivers we're doing for our drivers.
Oh, jeez. Dude, we hadn't had
it.
an ad in a hot minute.
It's been a while.
It has.
It's been a while.
Get it off the screen, dude. We've got to be like breaking so many copyright laws when we do this.
Good thing no one's checking.
I know. Good thing no one watches this. Yeah.
But, all right. Well, let's close out with Choose Who. If you're good with that, if you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We are 11 to 11. I will look away. I'm not feeling great about it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think you're instantly going to get this guy.
You've said that before. And
I know.
I haven't even known the name.
I know.
Is it Benny Parsons?
It is not Benny. I need to. Are you still looking?
No, I'm not looking at all.
Okay, hold on. Don't look. I need to check something real quick. All right.
See if it's a real driver.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I need to.
Is it Strip Weathers from the motion picture Cars?
All right.
All right.
Choose Who's Zone. I'll pull it up in a minute in case you have any questions. But if you are new here, Choose Who's Zone. I'm going to give Austin 3 facts, 2 questions, 3 total guesses about any driver ever. He can trade his guesses for questions if that helps him. Your 3 facts this week are 3 Cup wins. Best finish was 12th in points in 2009. Raced for 5 different Cup teams.
Okay. 3 Cup wins.
Yeah.
5 different teams.
And I think you know this, but via how recent this guy is, I'm going to be very questions will be.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know.
I'm thinking, like immediate immediate, just take guesses.
Yeah.
But I don't want to burn guesses. 12th in points in 2009. I'm trying to think what that format would have been. Chase.
Yep. So he wouldn't have made the chase.
He wouldn't have made the chase.
But he would have been on the cusp.
He would have been decent.
Yeah.
He would have been very decent in 2009. And in 2009, he wouldn't have been driving for who I think he would have been driving. I'm thinking like with 3 wins, you're talking about like a Brian Vickers, a David Rudiman, someone like that.
Yeah.
But when I ask questions, you're not going to answer them.
We can just go ahead and say, I mean, as recent as this guy is, you have to understand I can't give you,
I know,
you know.
I know. Race for 5 different teams is Give Me, which I feel like is towards the end race for some worse teams.
Yes.
Some lesser than teams.
Yep.
But probably has some establishment along the way. It's not a Casey Mears because he only had 1 win. But Brian Vickers is just really sticking with me. But I don't remember him finishing 12th in 2009. I'm not feeling that. I'm really not. I'm really not.
Yeah.
But 3 Cup wins.
I
Can
had to throw that on there. Yeah.
Can I ask you where he got his first Cup win?
Yes, you can. I will answer that. And his first Cup win was at Talladega.
Yeah, you just gave it to me. Is it Brian Vickers?
It is Brian Vickers. Yeah, good job. Come on.
I can't remember where his 3rd win is, but I remember he got... Yeah, do you want to talk about his wife?
No. While I was doing this, I knew we had just kind of talked about him.
Yeah.
Here. I mean, not just talked about him.
Yeah.
It'd been a couple months or so, but I also thought, let's throw one in for the fans.
Yes.
A good. We do a lot of old guys around here that even Sanders hasn't heard of, which is crazy.
It's true.
So try to be obscure with the facts, but we also have to lay claim to the game. And that is answer the questions that are given to us at the same time. But Brian Lee Vickers from Thomasville, North Carolina, 2003 Busch Series champion. I actually had that as a fact, and I was like, I cannot do that. I figured you'd be all over that instantly. So I had to get it out of that. Racing 323 Cup races, and his last Cup race was in 2016. So
Then he fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, he did. I wonder why.
Until he got divorced and he made a tweet.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the next big thing, and Rick Hendrick's son handpicked him to race for Rick Hendrick Motorsports.
No way.
Yep, in the Busch Series. And then he got to Cup. He never really did anything. And then his I'll show you the funniest video. I can't remember. Have I ever showed you the video that it's like this family watching the race, his first Cup win?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
So his first Cup win.
Should we just pull it up?
It's pretty good, yeah.
All right.
God, I don't even. Let me see what it would be. It'd be like, what year was it? 2005, 2006, maybe. It's an iconic NASCAR video. Yeah, 2006. So anyway, while you look it up, it's a video of like a guy watching it in his kitchen.
It's his family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you find it?
No. Brian Vickers family.
It's not Brian Vickers' family.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just some random guy watching it. But anyway,
what race am I looking at? The 2006 Talladega.
Spring Talladega. Okay. God, I can't believe I can't find this. I thought I'd shown this to you before. It's the funniest video ever. But anyway, Brian was behind Jimmy Johnson, and Dale Jr. was leading Talladega. And Jimmy Johnson went to pull out, and Brian Vickers just hooked him. He hooked Jimmy Johnson, who hooked Dale Jr. The caution, with like 3 to go. Well, back then there's no overtime or green white checkers. Brian Vickers won by wrecking Jimmy Johnson, his teammate, who wrecked Dale Jr. You don't wreck Dale Jr. at Talladega.
No.
God, I wish I could find this video. I know I found it before. Dude, it's the funniest video you'll ever see. The guy watching it thought it was Jimmy Johnson's fault.
Oh, no.
He's like, fuck Jimmy Johnson.
It's got to be on YouTube, right?
Yes, I know. That's why I know I've found this before. I hate that we're killing time here, but
We can always just edit this out when we find the video.
Jimmy Johnson should be shot. That's the video.
That's the video? Did you send it to me?
Search Jimmy Johnson should be shot. And I don't know where these people are from, but they have like the most thick northern accents. They're like northern rednecks, you know what I mean? Like from the sticks of Vermont, maybe? Did you find it?
Oh, okay. Is he in a hat in his his kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Please play this.
Okay, hold on.
So once again, this guy thought it was Jimmy Johnson's fault. Obviously, a huge Dale Jr. fan.
Yeah.
And they're watching on like a 15-inch TV in their kitchen.
Hold on. Sorry.
This video screams 2006, by the way.
It does scream 2006.
If you want to know what it's like watching races at my house in 2006, this is what it was like.
I should be able to put the...
Surprisingly, only has 21,000 views, and I've got to be 5,000 of them.
Hold on 1 second. We can edit this out. I just want to find...
That's okay.
He's a fucking... Oh! Son of a fucking bitch! What?
I'm figuring this out on the fly. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's capturing the audio there. But how do we get it to play back to... All right. Since I'm not going to figure that out, in one easy thing, if you guys really want to hear good audio of it, just look it up yourself. But I would also like to listen to it.
You have to listen to it.
Okay.
I don't know what the music in the background. It's Jimmy Johnson. His buddy was like, it was Brian Vickers.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, it's Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, people were crazy back
God.
then. People were crazy back then. It just meant more.
Oh, it did. It did mean more. It did mean more. Oh, that's good.
But no, that's a good. If y'all want to look it up, just search Jimmy Johnson should be shot.
Yeah, that's all you had to type in.
And
It's the first video.
It's not Jimmy Johnson's fault at all. It was 100% Brian Vickers. But no. Good
Did he ever come to the realization that this was Jimmy or Brian Vickers' fault?
That guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh.
No, I have no idea.
Oh,
But people are they were such diehard Dale Jr. fans.
I know. Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Didn't
Whoever
matter.
touched Dale Jr. It was their fault.
Yeah. Was dead to him.
Dead to him.
Yeah.
But no, that was a good choose who zone. I liked it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we'll give you an easy win. You needed one.
It was a layup.
It was a layup.
But no, as always, thank you to Kevin Kirkland, Noah Pendry, Ben Burrow, J.D. Huggins, Marina Hall, James Maples II.
That's right.
Thank you to Spencer for doing all the work to get this thing out.
Of course.
Anything from you?
Yeah, dude. I'm happy to be here with the second best podcast host we have.
Okay, it's better than
No.
third.
Thank you to Sanders for just being here. He's actually been really good here recently of showing up.
Yeah,
We
good
get this
boy.
out on time this week. I'm excited for Talladega. We were going to do a live pod, but we've had.
You could still do a live pod.
Yeah, we could. It didn't seem like Colby was too interested. He shut that down real quick when you couldn't show up. But we still could do one, and we might. So I'm leaving that up in the air. You'll find out on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You'll find
Check
out on
your
Sunday.
notifications.
Yeah. Turn your notifications on if we go live. That one did really good, the last one we did. So I would like to do another one. If we don't do one then, can you promise me we do one for Phoenix championship
I can't
race?
promise anything because I don't know what every week brings, unfortunately.
God,
I'm sorry.
dude.
I'm very busy. I don't
Oh my
understand.
God! Then just say that you're gonna do this. That's crazy now that you can just say, "Hey, you put this on your schedule."
Yeah, but things come up week to week.
I understand, but you could also just put it on your schedule, and when
I know but some things have priority.
it's pretty priority. I mean, it's up there.
It's up there, but some things are number one.
I see. I knew this would happen.
Okay.
I knew.
Some things make me money.
Okay. Sure.
Facts.
Sure.
But either way, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. We'll see.
See ya.
We're in the land of shining coal, back down that valley where the roosters crow, and a man defends his own. I got no problems if I stand